Hi, it's Teresa from Reinvent Yourself, and today I'm going to be talking about building better boundaries. Can you say that 3 times fast? Building better boundaries, building better boundaries, building better boundaries. Okay, I did practice it a little bit, I have to be honest. If you can say building better boundaries 3 times fast and videotape it, oh good Lord, how old do I sound? Record it, tag me, and put the hashtag building better boundaries, I will give a prize, a small prize, to the best video that I see of a person saying building better boundaries 3 times fast. Okay, so I also wanted to let you know that for most of this video, I will be in a very small box at the top of your screen because I have some really nice PowerPoint slides to go along with this talk. So let's begin. Building better boundaries. Okay, so talk is going to be about steps for setting boundaries for yourself. So you understand that setting and maintaining healthy boundaries is good for your physical and mental health. It reduces your stress levels and improves your relationships. That's great, but maybe you're finding it a bit difficult to know where to start. Here's a quick guide to set some boundaries for yourself. First, know yourself. Boundaries are a reflection of your relationship with yourself. If you have weak boundaries, you're broadcasting to the world that you have no right to your own time or to do what makes you happy. Being clear about your boundaries signals your self-respect and your values. Make some time to sit down and work out exactly what those values are. Where are your limits? What is acceptable to you? Do you find parties and other people exhausting or energizing? Are you an introvert or an extrovert? What feels good and what leaves you feeling depleted? When you're clear about your boundaries, let people know what is and isn't acceptable. You can be polite but firm in what you will and will not accept. You don't need to explain or give reasons, but you do need to be direct. If you don't like musicals, or you can't work late, or you prefer small dinner dates to parties, then say so. Of course, in the case of musicals, I say this just because I love musicals, you may need to compromise once in a while if it has to do with someone that you care about. Then they should also compromise for you. Be consistent. Having set and communicated your boundaries, you need to maintain them. Don't send mixed messages by saying one thing and doing another. If you don't take personal calls at the office, then don't answer your phone until after work hours. It's human nature to test boundaries, so send a clear message that you're serious about your boundaries. And try not to get upset if someone does try to test your boundaries, because it is human nature to test people's boundaries. Don't feel guilty. You have a perfect right to have healthy boundaries. Guilt is a corrosive emotion that won't do you any favors if you give into it. Acknowledge that guilt is a consequence of the social conditioning to be unselfish and move on. But there's nothing selfish about having boundaries. And if people try to make you feel guilty for not doing what they want, see that behavior for what it is: bullying. Write your script. You might find setting boundaries for yourself easier if you prepare for pushback and you have a script of polite but firm responses. Apart from a simple no, there are many other handy phrases you can have ready. For example, no, I can't on that day. I'm already committed. I'm not available. Or if they're pushy, I'm afraid I'm not interested. You can be polite but firm. Personally, I try to say no thank you. And you don't need an excuse or a lengthy explanation. Perfect the art of a polite refusal, and you'll find it much easier to be confident in maintaining your boundaries. I found that if you give an excuse, it gives the other person an excuse to argue with you. And you don't want to argue about this. You want to be firm, polite but firm about your boundaries. So no need to give them an excuse. Just say, no, thank you. Okay, so that's what I've got today about building better boundaries. If you have any questions or you need any help in establishing your own boundaries, I'd be happy to talk to you about it. Hit me up. I gotta think. The real Teresa Morris. Send me a message and I'll be happy to set up a free 30-minute joy finding consultation with you and see if there's any way that I can help you to build better boundaries. Don't forget, if you video yourself saying building better boundaries 3 times fast, tag me in it and hashtag building better boundaries, you could win a happiness mug from me. So I hope you have a great week and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.